Hello friends, this is Gangadhar from Dimensions to discuss the quantitative questions from the IBPS Clerks Prelims 4. See, the series questions are from 41 to 45. We need to identify the missing term or the next term of the series. See, to identify the next term of the series, we need to observe the pattern involved in the series. Coming to 41st problem, the numbers are like this. If you observe, this 12 into 1 is 12, and this 12 into 1.5 is 18, because 12 plus half of the 12 6 is will give us 18, so 12 into 1.5 is 18, and then this 18 into 2.5, okay, 18 to 6 is 36, and half of 18 is 9, 36 plus 9 is 45, and then this 45 into 4 is 180. Okay, see what happens here. If you observe, this is 1, this is 1.5, 1 plus 1.5 is 2.5, 1.5 plus 2.5 will give us 4, and then 2.5 plus 4 will give us 6.5. So this 180 into 6.5 is 1170. So to identify the next number, we need to multiply 1170 with the sum of 4 and 6.5. That means 10.5. So with the sum of 4 and 6.5 with 10.5, we need to multiply 1170. With the 10, it will be 11700, 11,700. Okay, plus half of that value. Half of that value means 585. Okay, 11,700 plus 585 will give us approximately 12,285. Okay, that is the answer for the 41st problem. Whereas coming to 42nd, see, if you observe 42nd, the given numbers are like this. Okay, see, to identify the next number, let us take the differences between the values. If you observe the difference, 7 minus 4 is 3. Okay, 6 minus 4 is 2. 7 minus 4 is 3, and then 6 minus 4 is 2. The difference is 23. And the difference between these two, if you observe, 13 minus 7 is 6. Okay, and then 50 minus 46 is 446. That was 23, and this is 46. Now if you observe, what about this difference? Okay, 12 minus 3 is 9. 7 minus 1 is 6, 69. So 23 into 1, 23 into 2, 23 into 3, and if you check, this difference is 23 into 4. This difference is 23 into 5. 23 into 5 means 150. And the next number will be, this is 23 into 5. Next number will be 23 into 6, which is 138. So 138 plus 789 will give us the next number of the series as 927. Okay, there is this 42. The differences are the multiples of 23. And afterwards, coming to 43rd problem. For 43rd, the numbers are like this. Clearly, this is 1 power 4, this is 2 power 4, this is 3 power 4, this is 4 power 4, 5 power 4, 6 power 4. The next term of the series is 7 power 4, which is 2401. Okay, there ends this 43rd problem. And coming to 44th problem, the numbers are like this. This 23 to 25. 23 into 1 plus 2 is 25, and 25 into 2 plus 3 is into 2 plus 3, okay, is 53, and then 53 to 163. Okay, 53 into 3. 53 into 3 means 159. 159 plus 4 is 163, and then this 163 to 657 into 4 plus 5, and into 5 plus 6, and then into 6 plus 7. So you will get your next term of the series as 3291 into 6 plus 7. So into 6 means ends with 6, plus 7 means 6 plus 7, 13. So ends with 3. So among the options, only one number, 19753, ends with 3. So without calculation also we can decide the answer is 19753. Okay, there ends the problem. Right. Then coming to 45th problem. For the 45th problem, see, 13 into 1 is 13, 13 into 5 is 65, and then the 65 into 9 is 585. Okay, 1, 5, 9, and then into 13 will give us this number, into 17 will give us this number, so into 21 will give us the next number. The difference between these numbers is 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, like this. Okay, so with a difference of 4, we need to multiply the previous number with the next number. Okay, so there ends the series questions of from 41 to 45. Now coming to 46th, the question is given like this. The number obtained by interchanging the two digits of a two-digit number is less than the original number by 27. If the difference between the two digits of the number is 3, what is the original number? As per the problem, if a two-digit number is taken as 10x plus y, unit digit is y, tens digit is x. If you interchange the digits, the number will be 10y plus x. And if you take the difference will be 9x minus 9y, and that value is given as 27, so x minus y is equals to 3. From the first condition, x minus y is equals to 3. In the problem, they mentioned the second condition also, as the difference between the two digits of the number is 3 only. Okay, ultimately, there are two conditions in the problem, but those two conditions leads to the same equation. So since x minus y is 3, we can take different values in the place of x. So different answers are possible. So exactly we can't decide the values of x and y. So your answer cannot be determined for that one. Okay, coming to 47th problem. The fare of a bus is x for the first 5 kilometers and 13 rupees per kilometer. If a passenger pays 2402 for a journey of 187 kilometers, find the value of x. See, for the first 5 kilometers, the value is x. Since the journey is 187 kilometers as per the problem, so for the first 5 kilometers x, so the remaining kilometers are 187 minus 5, which are 182. Okay, for this 182 kilometers, for 1 kilometer the cost is 13. So 182 into 13 is the price. The total value is equals to 2402. Multiply it, do subtraction, get the value of x as 36. Okay, that was your answer. Then coming to 48th problem. For the 48th problem, it is given that Vishaka spent 68,357 on the renovation of her home and 25,675 on buying music system, and the remaining 28% of the total amount she had as cash with her. Since the remaining amount is 28%, the spend amount is 100 minus 28, 72%. So 72% of the actual amount, 72% of the total amount is equals to the sum of those two values. What it is? 68,357 and 26,675. If you add that value, will be 94,032. So 72% of the total amount is this value. From there, we need to calculate the total amount. Okay. Then coming to 49th problem. Rajni purchased a mobile phone and a refrigerator for 12,000 rupees and 10,000 rupees respectively. Cost of mobile is 12,000. Cost of refrigerator is 10,000. She sold the refrigerator at a loss of 12%. See, she sold at the loss of 12% the refrigerator. So loss on refrigerator is 12% of 10,000. So 12 into 100. Okay. Then a mobile phone at a profit of 8%. So profit on the mobile is on 8%. So 8 into 120. Okay, percent of 12,000 and 2 zeros will get cancelled. So if we simplify this value, 12 8 is 96. Okay, 960 minus 1200, so 240. A loss of 240 rupees is happened on the total transaction. Okay, then coming to 50th problem. At discount, 15 rupees is given on the market price of the article. The shopkeeper charges sales tax of 6 rupees on the discounted price. If the selling price is 1081.20, what is the market price of the article? See, for the 50th problem, sales tax is as charged as 6%. So on what? On the selling price. So 106% of the selling price. But what is the selling price? After giving 15% discount on the market price. That means 106% of 85% of the market price is equals to 1081.20. On simplification, we get the value of the market price for that problem. Then coming to 51st. The sum of the 5 numbers is 290. Since sum of the 5 numbers is 290, the average of the first two numbers is 48.5 and the average of the last two numbers is 53.5. The sum of the 5 numbers is 290. So that value is 290. Sum of 5 numbers. So we need to get the third number. So to get the third number from the sum of 5 numbers, we need to remove the 1, 2, 4, 5 numbers from this sum. See, sum of the first two numbers is average is given as 48.5 minus 2 into 48.5. Sum of first two numbers minus 2 into 53.5. Sum of the last two numbers. From the sum of 5, after removing 4 numbers, we left with the value of third number, and that was your answer. Okay, right. Then coming to 52nd problem. A sum of money is divided among A, B, C and D in the ratio 3 is to 4 is to 9 is to 10 respectively. So let the amounts as 3K, 4K, 9K, 10K. If the share of C is 2580 more than the share of B, as per the problem, share of C is 9K, share of B is 4K, the difference is 5K and that value is given as 2580. Okay, and they asked us the total amount of money with A and D together. Share of A is 3K, share of D is 10K. Together the amount is 13K. So 13 into the value of K, 2580 divided by 5 will give us the amount with A and D together. That was 52nd problem. Okay. Then coming to 53rd. For the 53rd problem, it is given that Shamita took a loan at simple interest rate of 6% per annum in the year, and it is increased by 1.5% per annum every year. If she pays 8,190 as interest at the end of 3 years, what was her loan amount? Initially, if you suppose the loan amount for x, for the first year, the interest is x into 6 into 1 by 100. And the next year, the amount is x. Since it is simple interest, amount will be the same, but the interest rate is 7.5 for 1 year divided by 100. And for the third year, interest is increased by more 1.5. That means it will become 9%. So amount is x into 9 into 1 by 100. So interest for the 3 years. This amount is equals to 8190. On simplification of this, we will get the value of x anamata. Okay, 6 plus 7.9 plus 9. 9 plus 6 is 15 and then 22.5. So finally 22.5 into x is equals to 8190 into 100. And on calculation you will get the value of x. Okay. Then for the 54th problem. 30 men can do a piece of work in 16 days. How many men would be required to do the same work in 20 days? The direct logic is m1 d1 is equals to m2 d2. In the first case, m is 30, d is 16. In the second case, m we need to calculate and the d is 20. So clearly 0 get cancelled, 2 8s and the value of m is 24. Okay, that was 54. Then coming to 55th problem, a bus started its journey from Ramgarh and reached Devgarh in 44 minutes with its average speed of 50 kilometers per hour. If the average speed of the bus is increased by 5 kilometers per hour, how much time will it take to cover the same distance? See, we know that distance is equals to speed into time. In the first case, speed is 50 kilometers per hour. Okay, and the time is 44 minutes. That means 44 by 60 hours. Whereas in the second case, the speed is increased by 5. So 50 plus 5 is 55, and we need to calculate the time taken. In both the cases, the distance is same. See, in terms of minutes we need, so time taken is x by 60 hours. So 60 will get cancelled. 11 fours, 11 fives, 5 tenths, x is 40. So 40 minutes is required for the journey if the speed is increased by 5 kilometers per hour. Okay. After the completion of 55, from 56 to 60, we need to answer the questions based on the equations. Okay. Get the values of x and y and then compare. For the 56, the first condition is x square minus 1 is equals to 0. Write it like x minus 1 into x plus 1 is equals to 0. So the values of x are plus or minus 1. Whereas coming to the second equation, given that y square plus 4y plus 3 is equals to 0. Write this 3 as 1 into 3 and 1 plus 3 is 4. So directly the values of y are minus 1 comma minus 3. So sometimes x is greater since it is 1 and sometimes x is equals to y. Okay. So x greater than or equals to y is the answer for this problem. Okay. Similarly, you can answer the remaining questions like 57, 58. Coming to 58, the first equation is given like x cube minus 371 is equals to 629. So x cube is equals to, if you send that side, that will be 1000. So the value of x is 10. In the same way, if you calculate the value of y, okay, that value of y will be 11 cube. So x less than y is your answer. Okay, right. And then 59th problem is a linear equation, where by solving the given linear equations, you will get x is equals to 5 and y is equals to 3. So x greater than 5 is your answer. Okay. So after answering these equations, then from 61 to 65, the questions are based on the tabular data, where the table is indicating the number of students appeared and passed in board exams from 4 schools A, B, C and D in different years. Okay. The number of candidates appeared and passed is mentioned in the table, right? Then whereas coming to the, what is the difference between the total students appeared and total students passed from school A in all the 6 years together. See, for school A, in all the 6 years, if you observe first column and second column, first column is indicating the number of appeared students, second column is indicating the number of passed students. If you add all the values at the first column, that means number of appeared students of A, that value will be 4730. And the number of passed students from all the years from A, if you add the second column, that will be 2640. This difference value is the answer, which is 2090. They earned 61. Then coming 62. What is the average number of students passed from all the schools in the year 2001? Okay, in the year 2001, all the passed students. Okay, so in the year 2001, the number of passed students from school A is 472, from school B is 324, from school C 480, from school D 840. Add all those values, that will be 2116. To get the average, divided with 4, and your answer is 529. Okay, then the next one is 63rd problem. For which of the following schools is the percentage of students passed among those who appeared for the exam minimum in the year 2005? See, in the year 2005, the 63rd problem is in the year 2005. In the year 2005, we need to calculate the pass percentage of each and every school. For A, the passed candidates are 496, whereas the appeared candidates are 850. So into 100 will give us the percentage. Okay, that percentage value is approximately 58.35. Likewise, you can calculate the percentages for the remaining schools, and if you observe the percentages for school B, the percentage value is minimum, and that was your answer. Okay. Then coming to 64th problem. For the 64th problem, it is asked that what is the percentage rise in the number of students who passed from school A in 2003 to this 2004? School A in 2003, the passed candidates are 360, and the next year the passed candidates are 504. The percentage rise we need to calculate. The difference between these two is 144 divided by 360 into 100. 36 fours 10, 40% is your answer. Okay. Then coming to 65th problem. What is they ask the total number of students who passed from school C in all the 6 years together. See, if you add all the values at the column of school C passed, you will get that value is 2564. We need to compare it with the number of appeared candidates from school C in all the years, that was 4275. Into 100 will give us the required percentage for that 65. Okay. And offering these 65, then we need to answer from 66 to 70 based on the given pie diagram. The pie diagram is showing the percentage wise distribution of employees. Okay, and the total number of employees are 12,600. Okay, and percentage distribution each and every category is mentioned, like HR, accounts, examination, administration, like that. Then coming to 66, they asked us to answer that the number of employees in the Department of Academic Affairs is approximately what percent more than the number of employees in the examination department. In academic affairs, the number of employees are 27%. In examination department, the number of employees are 21%. We need to calculate that value is how much percent more. So the difference is 6 by 21 into 100 will give us the required answer. Okay, approximately that will be less than 30, so nearly 29. Coming to 67. If 30% of the number of employees of research department are females, what is the number of male employees of research department? Since 30% are females, 70% are the males, so 70% of the number of employees in research department. It is given that 15%, so 15% of that value, that means 15 into 126 is the number of employees in research department. 70% of that value is your answer. Okay. Then coming to 68th problem. The number of employees in examination department is approximately what percentage of the total number of employees in the Department of HR and Academic Affairs? In the examination department, it is 21% of that value, 12600. Okay. And in HR and Academic Affairs, HR is 11, Academic Affairs is 27. If you add, that will be 38. So 38% of this value into 100. So మనకు ఒక ఐడియా ఉంటే డైరెక్ట్గా ఇలా రాసేసుకోవచ్చు 21/38 into 100 అని. ఓకేనా. సో ఇఫ్ యూ సింప్లిఫై విల్ గెట్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ అప్రాక్సిమేట్లీ లెస్ దెన్ 60 and round about 55%. Then coming to 69. What is the average number of employees in accounts, admission and research departments together? Accounts, admission and research, the values are 17, 9 and 15. Okay, by 4 into that value will give us the answer. Okay, then coming to 70th problem. What is the difference between the total number of employees in the department of HR and admission together? HR and admission together are 11 plus 9. Okay, and the number of employees in accounts and examination. Accounts and examination are 17 plus 21. That value is 20. This value is how much? 38. The difference is the 18. So your answer is the 18% of 12600. That is the answer for 70th problem. Okay, right. And on the completion of these 5 questions from the pie diagram, we need to answer the first 5 questions of approximations from 36 to 40. Okay, so coming to 36th problem, the question is 3 by 7 into 4 by 9 into 2 by 5 into 3719 is approximated as 3720. We need to simplify. How can we simplify? 3 3s, and then if you do 3 3s is okay. Then 3720, if you divide with the 5, 5 7s is 35, 22, 5 4s, and then 744. Okay, next one. Then do with the 3. If you do with 3, what will happen? 3 2s is 6, you get 14, 3 4s is 12, 3 8s is 24, 248. Okay, so the value is approximately how much? 4 into 2 is 8, 8 by 7 is 1 point something. So 2 4 8, see 8 by 7, 8 by 7 is 1.1 into 248, approximately 248 plus 24 point something. If you add, the value is approximately 272 point something, and your answer is nearly 283. Okay, on calculation you will get your answer. Okay, then coming to 37, so directly we need to do the approximation. Okay, so 0.008 plus 6.009 divided by 0.7 square. 0.7 square means 0.7 into 0.7. Okay, that means 7 by 10, 7 by 10, 49 by 100. So that is nothing but 0.49. Okay, so on usual simplification you found it as 12. Then coming to the next problem, 38th, it is given that cube root of 765657 into 7 divided by 3.8 into 5.5. See, cube root of this value we need to calculate, like it is there in 7000s. See, if you know 8 cube is nothing but 512000. It is approximately how much it is? 5,12,000, but it is 7,65,000. Then if you come to 90 cube, that is 729,000. Okay, so this value is nearly 90. So 90 into 7 divided by 3.8 into 5.1. If it is 4, 4.5 is 20. Like 22, like that if it is 4. See, 90 into 70 is nothing but 630. So you can approximate this value as 21. 630 by 21 is 30. And your approximate value is 30 for that problem. Okay. Similarly, you can approximate 50, 39 also. Then coming to 40th problem, square root of 749 is given. And we know that 27 square is 729. So square root of 749 is approximately 27 into 0.6. Plus 14.38 means 14.3. So we need to multiply 27 into 0.6. Okay, 27 6 is how much actually? 20 into 6 is 120, and then 42 162, approximately 16.2 plus 14.3 will give us your approximate value as 30. Okay, so this is the explanation for prelims 4. Thank you.